The total number of positive cases reported yesterday was 951. That represents 9.6% of the total number of tests and takes the total number of confirmed cases in Scotland now to 66,012. And finally, no deaths have been registered in the past 24 hours of patients who first tested positive over the previous 28 days. However, as you will recall, registration offices are largely closed on Sundays, and so that should be treated with some caution. I would sadly expect that number to rise again tomorrow. And of course, since the last briefing on Friday, 30 additional deaths have been registered, which means that the total number of deaths under the daily measurement is now 2,849. That total reminds us of the impact the virus has and is continuing to have, and I want again to pass on my condolences to all those who have lost loved ones. Full detail of the rules that apply at each level are available on the Scottish Government's website, and from today the website now also has a postcode checker, so you can enter your postcode and see the rules that are applicable in your area. And that means if you're in any doubt at all about the do's and don'ts, please check on that postcode checker. I hope it will be helpful in enabling everyone to understand and to follow the new system. It is vital that everyone sticks to the rules. That's always been the case. But at this juncture, I really can't stress that enough. Please don't try to put your own twist on the rules or look for loopholes in them. It's really important right now that all of us try to keep within the spirit of these rules and remember what they are designed to do, drive down levels of this virus. However, and it's important to be equally clear about this, the impact is at this stage still quite gradual, and we can't yet be sure that it will be sustained or that it will go as far as we need it to go. The position, as it is in so many countries across the world, remains very fragile, and obviously we remain concerned about the rise in hospital and intensive care admissions. So it would be wrong to say that we have no concerns about the next few weeks. Clearly, that would not be correct. We still face a lot of uncertainty, as all countries do. That's why I made clear last week, when I set out the levels that would apply initially, that we might yet have to go further and that we can't rule out and shouldn't rule out a move to level 4 for all or parts of the country. At this stage, the indication is that the more generous furlough scheme is only going to be available for the next month during the period of England's lockdown. Now, we continue to press the case that it should be available to devolved administrations whenever it is needed, and I think most reasonable people would think that is the fair position, and I, with colleagues in the Welsh and Northern Irish governments, have pressed that point very firmly at the COBRA meeting, which has just concluded. But we can't put off vital decisions while we have a debate with the Treasury, because the virus doesn't stop spreading while we do that. It would be better if we had the certainty of the financial support whenever we needed it, and then we could continue the course we are on right now, which is assessing the situation on a daily basis, trying to build more confidence in our direction of travel, monitoring all aspects of the data. And that's the position I hope we can continue to be in. But I also think people in Scotland would not take kindly to a situation which would not be of the Scottish Government's making, where in a month from now we have to act more firmly and we don't at that stage have the financial support. Whereas if we'd acted earlier, we could have perhaps got the same benefit, but at a time when that support is available. So these are difficult judgments, and we will take them carefully with all of these things in mind. I'll hand over to the Health Secretary on hospital capacity. All I will say in response to that is that we monitor projections for hospital capacity on a daily